I'm playing through Dragon Age Origins, except every time I come across a decision, I'm going to use a random number generator to make that decision. What kind of craziness will ensue? Let's find out in today's episode. What's going on, guys? Welcome aboard Normandy. Welcome back for another episode of Dragon Age Origins with Randomized Decisions. If you're excited for this one, do me a favor and hit that like button down there. Comment down below, let me know what you think about this series so far, and please consider subscribing if you are new. Guys, we are back. We just recruited Flemeth. We got some leveling up to do. That's what we're going to take care of right now. I know I want to get a bunch more willpower, but I also want to unlock some more spells. I think I need to be at 25 for the spells that I want, so I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Ooh, get me more corrosion. We want that. Yeah, I'm gonna get me that too. And we'll go ahead and activate that. So that's a thing. We'll activate this. And we'll activate this. Love my buffer spells. Okay, and then Alistair needs to level up. We need to get his strength up. I remember that. So we'll level up. And we'll pump into strength. Oh, we're not even going to get there because I think 25 is what he needed to be at. We will give him Master Combat Training. And we'll give him Shield Balance. Cool. Alright, next. We gotta leave. Oh, I'm in the lead. I am in the lead. Saving game, world map. Alright, so a rule that I like to play as, because you can spend a lot of time in your camp just talking to party members. So what I like to do is to go, anytime I'm traveling between locations, is I go to camp and go see if anybody has any conversations to have. So that is where we're going to go first in this episode, even though there's only going to be 2 people there. We can still talk to them. Oh, and we have some gifts, don't we? Let's, I think it's under this. No, it's under this, isn't it? No? What are the gifts under? Oh, is it here? Yes. This, I believe, is for Morgan as it... Oh, no, I think this is definitely for Morgan.
A fine gift.
We'll give her... I think they're both for Morgan.
A fine gift.
That's not bad.
You have my thanks.
Oh, and we might as well, since we have her now... How is this compared to what she has? Oh, what she has is better. What about... We'll give her these. Okay. And then Alistair, did he get his strength up high enough for anything? Oh, he did. He can carry the shield now. That's good. And I think there was... Yes, this. Okay, getting his strength up definitely helped. Alright, let's talk. Me with my glowy self.
What do you need?
Flip a coin.
You got heads.
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
This will determine whether or not we get close to these people or not. Pick a number between 1 and 5.
Here are some results from a search.
Pick a number between 1 and 5.
Here's a random number, 3.
So, how did you become a Grey Warden?
Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out. You haven't forgotten already, have you?
Pick a number between 1 and 4.
3.
If you don't want to answer, then say so.
You're cute when you get all irritable, you know that. You get this little knot right between your... Oh, never mind.
Oh
Let's
boy.
see, I was in the
Is he hitting on me?
I trained for many years to become Templar, in fact. That's where I learned most of my skills.
Pick a number between 1 and 3.
Here's a random number, 1.
You don't seem like the religious sort.
You're telling me I was banished to the kitchens to scour the pots more times than I can count. And that's a lot. I can count pretty high. The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she ever furious when he did. I thought she was going to have us both arrested. I was lucky.
Pick a number between 1 and 3.
Here's a random number. 1.
You think Duncan took pity on you?
I don't know. Maybe. When he came looking for recruits, I just remember praying fervently to the Maker that he would pick me. I'll always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. If it hadn't been for him, you know, I wouldn't have.
Pick a number between 1 and 4.
Here's a random number. 3.
Don't start crying again, please.
Yes, you're right. I should be angry for what happened to him, not sad. I shouldn't forget what Loghain did. Come on, let's
Ooh,
go.
making him harder. Alistair disapproved by 4. Well, that's working out so far. Us and Alistair getting nice and close. Alright, Morgan, let's have our conversation with you real quick. If we even have one.
What do you wish of me?
Flip a coin.
You got heads.
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Pick a number between 1 and 5.
Here's a random number. 4.
Is Flemeth really what she seems to be?
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
Pick a number between 1 and 4.
Here's a random number. 1.
An old woman. I don't think I ever picked that option.
Oh, she is certainly old. Have no mistake of that. Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
Pick a number between 1 and 4.
2.
I've heard a little of it.
No doubt such a tale has mutated much over time and telling. I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
Pick a number between 1 and 4.
Here's a random number. 3.
And the point would be...
'Twas you who made the query of Flemeth. Why ask if you do not wish to know?
Flip a coin.
You got heads.
Very well. Tell me your story.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful. A fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
Pick a number between 1 and 3.
Here's a random number. 3.
Not true, then.
No, quite true, but this part only. The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conabar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed.
Pick a number between 1 and 3.
3.
Seems like a fair deal.
Aye, it was. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement in the first place. All would have been well had Lord Conabar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
Pick a number between 1 and 3.
Here's a random number. 3.
So she truly loved Osen, then.
That was not the point. Conabar had no honor, so she would not have him. Flemeth begged the spirits to aid her, and 'twas they who slew Conabar. The demon the legend tells of came later. Lord Conobar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Are they? Pick a number between 1 and 3.
3.
Even my people have heard of Cormac.
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Cormac claims not to know how it began.
Wow. Pick a number between 1 and 6. That's a lot of options.
2.
How is it that Flemeth has survived for so long?
The demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her.
Pick a number between 1 and 5.
Here's a random number. 3.
Aren't abominations usually insane horrors?
How often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true? There are more things in this world and the next than you or I could ever hope to understand. What Flemeth became is a mystery. I suspect, even to her.
Pick a number between 1 and 4.
Here's a random number. 3.
An interesting story. Thank you.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless.
Pick a number between 1 and 3. Hey,
Here's a random number. 2.
I love her. What else do you want to know?
Nothing. I wish to know nothing more. I find myself a little envious, to tell the truth. But it matters not. Let us move on.
Morgan disapproved -1. Oh, we're doing good, guys. Getting our people to like us. Alright, let's head towards Lothering. Let's be sad, because it's usually where the puppy comes in. And there's not going to be no puppy. Wait, they're both locked in, okay. Go to Lothering. Boo, no puppy. Ah, cutscene.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
I'm gonna chop your head off.
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Yeah, feel that sting. Political drama. Oh boy.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
I don't look much like them others. You know, maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
Pick a number between 1 and 4.
3.
I don't have that kind of coin.
Ah, and if I don't believe you, how do we solve this predicament?
Pick a number between 1 and 4.
3.
Do you really want to fight a mage?
A mage? Ah, I don't want to be a toad.
Nobody's turning you into a toad, you sniveling bastard.
Flip
We'll, let the toll go. Just this once.
a coin.
It's heads.
I'm getting heads every time. You are too kind.
Yes, well, move along. Do enjoy your stay in Lothering.
Oh, shiny. Oh, more shiny.
What do you wish of me?
I want you to get out of the way so that I can click on the shiny. Oh, that angered them.
Something is coming. Your guard! You're gonna regret this!
Wow, I died. Damn it. I gotta pay more attention next time.
Very well.
You will learn to fear me! Another battle, I see.
I didn't mean to do that.
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
Pick a number between 1 and 3.
2.
Get by, you're a criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
Pick a number between 1 and 6.
6.
Then start running and don't come back.
Bless you. The Darkspawn can have this place.
I can't believe I died. Alright. Well, I gotta take care of that injury now. Boom. And get my stuff all back up. And now I can loot their dead bodies.
Get on it.
That dude was the only one that survived. He just left all his dead friends. That's hilarious. Oh, this guy too. Okay. Yummy. Alright, yummy, yummy. Ooh, leather boots. Alright. I can't use anything. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and call that an episode. We will be heading into Lothering next time. Hope to see you guys there for that. Hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know what to do. But most of all, you know to have a good one. And I will see you next time. Peace.